Say no more. Say no more. Welcome back to Say No More Media. Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Listen, you've seen the thumbnail. 4-2-5 linebacker and Chris Marve scheme. Man, we went crazy in the portal. I don't think we really understand what the depth and what it looks like in the portal. Hey, appreciate everybody being in here. If you want to hit the subscribe button, if you want to join the channel memberships, all that's available. Listen, I just want to say I appreciate all the love and support that we've seen. I'm glad that we're able to come in here and have a good time. You know we're going to keep it lit. You already know. So without further ado, we're going to get into tonight's presentation. What it do? Levert Akers, what's going on? Hey, we got to start the show off right, though. If you were in here last night, you seen what it was, right? So we're going to start the show off correctly. Listen, every week, when we have, this is the latest call-in show on sports on YouTube. What up, bro? What's up, Larry Lightfoot? Listen, when you call in, you don't know what you're going to get, right? That's a say no more. You don't know what you're going to get. I appreciate everybody who continues to call in. I hope everybody understands the platform that we're building here. This is the barbershop talk. This is the locker room talk. We kicking it. You already know. You call in, tap in. You already know. So we got a highlight from yesterday. If you were in here, you already know. If you weren't, you're going to find out right now. Craziest pause I've ever heard of the century goes to too much drama. We got to play it. We got to let it roll. If you weren't in here yesterday, please check this out. This was crazy. Say no more.
I'll just say no more. At the end of the day, all I care about is the D. Oh, my God, that doesn't sound right. Pause. No, listen. No, wait, no. We're talking football here. I know we know the offense is going to be explosive. But as I said before, the defense is going to have to win us 3 or 4 games. Tyler Moore, Samuel Pepe, Toby Ane, Kamara, some of these other guys. Houston's got a kid named Keyshawn Henderson. We're not even talking about him. 5-star kid in Houston. Runs, throws.
Again, if you weren't in here yesterday, the pause of the century goes to too much drama. I ain't even going to hold you. That was wicked. But, hey, hold on. If you haven't seen it, let me run it back for you one more time, bro. I ain't even going to hold you. You might have missed it yesterday. Keith, my dog for sure. I mean, too much drama, my dog for sure. But that was crazy. I ain't going to hold you. It's going up.
Drive him off the ball.
I'll just say no more. At the end of the day, all I care about is the D. Oh, my God, that doesn't sound right. Pause. No, listen. No, wait, no. We're talking football here. I know we know the offense is going to be explosive. But as I said before,
I just had to get that out of the way. Listen, say no more, too much drama. That was crazy. I ain't even going to hold you. And that short is going crazy right now. We might go viral with that one. I ain't going to hold you. I'm sending that one to Kam and Mace. I ain't even going to hold you. I'm sending that to it is what it is because that was crazy. I ain't going to hold you. All I care. Hey, hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get into tonight's show, but I had to tap in. That was crazy. You feel me? All right, so you guys know tonight, I ain't going to hold you. We all know Well Off Media just dropped. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. Reach the People Media just dropped. Salute to Darius Sanders Jr. Darius Sanders Jr., my bad. But before that, this is the thumbnail. So listen, I really feel like this year's room is going to take everybody by surprise, especially in the linebacker room, because they're going to take on the identity of the linebackers coach and the defensive coordinator, which is Chris Marve. If you're in here, if you can hit the thumbs up, we're going to tap in with Chris Marve. I'm going to jump back and forth. I'm going to do a little bit of the lesson. We're going to start some of the live reaction, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep y'all lit tonight. Don't even worry. You already know. So spring football, what Chris Marve's background tells you about his linebacker expectations. So that's like Coach Prime, right? He played cornerback at the highest level. So his expectations, Travis Hunter, right? Colton Hood. Those are the expectations, and that's what Chris Marve is looking for from his crew heading into 2026. A former standout at Vanderbilt at linebacker, right? So defensive coordinator Chris Marve finished his career with 397 tackles, 207 solo, 9.5 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, and 1 interception. He was going bananas. He ain't even gonna hold you. So what he's expecting from his linebacker group in 2026 and for his linebacker group to come out and play physical, what'd he say? There ain't nothing soft about what we do, right? He was a freshman All-American in 2008, 4-time All-SEC selection. Hey, for my real football heads, what do they call the SEC? The NFL JV, right? They call it too much. What it do, baby? And that was, hey, we going viral with that one. That was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So, 4-time all SEC selection. Marve coached linebackers and was the DC at Virginia Tech from 22 to 2024, right? So, we're focusing on the defense because, you know, if we're real Colorado fans and we want to see the best for the team, we're not sugarcoating nothing. That's going to have to set the tone, the defense, right? So, Chris Marve has been tasked with we've seen Kurt Signetti in Indiana do the Cinderella story now. Why can't we? That's how I'm looking at this season. So, what Chris Marve says most on defense. Defense starts with a mindset, being situationally very efficient to exceptional, understanding third down, red zone, and personnel. Hey, I say that because you see what they were working on today, right? Hey, everything I be saying, bro, I don't be saying it for no reason. When we jump over to the live reaction, what were they working on today? Third down, red zone. Come on, man. This ain't no more media, bro. We know what we talking about a little bit. I'm going to say a little bit. We kind of know what we talking about. So, and playing fast, aggressive with tremendous effort. Something that when we jump over to reach the people and well off, something that we seen, right? So for Marv, the first linebacker question is probably not just can you run? It is, do you understand the situation? 3rd and 2, 3rd and long. Do you understand your alignment and assignment, right? Do you communicate? Communication is everything in football. If you play football, you know what it is. You got a communication. It has to look like a crazy class being taught between the D linemen shifting, the linebackers, getting everybody where they're supposed to go, the free safety, the strong safety, communicating with the cornerbacks. It should look like pre-snap should be, there's so much adjustments going on with this mental game. So do you communicate? Very important in football, bro. Communication, it separates a team from a bunch of individuals. You got to be able to communicate, right? Do you fit the run right? We're going to get into those highlights. You're going to see them fitting up the run. I love what I've seen from Chris Marve and the unit. Do you play with effort and unit discipline, right? All those are key. Listen, I want you guys to tap into the questions for tonight too, because I got some very, very, very good questions for everybody tonight too. Bring this back on stage. So when you call in, we seen what Coach Phillips came up there and said, you know what I'm saying? Like, and salute to Coach Phillips too, brother, because we're living in an era, right? We're in an era where a good friend is going to challenge you, right? I want my partners to tell me, hey, bro, we gonna challenge each other. We ain't going to settle for mediocrity. Salute to Coach Phillips, not only being a good wide receivers coach, but being somebody he's always had that type of relationship from what I've seen so far with Coach Prime, where they're able to talk like real ones, like your cousin sitting down, like somebody I've known for a long time, somebody I can sit on the boat, go fishing with, and we gonna chop it up. You gonna keep it real with me. So he put the pressure, just like he put the pressure busts pipes, but it also makes diamonds, right? Say no more. So when you tonight, is Coach Jason Phillips' statement valid that Coach Prime and the program feel the pressure from media and the 5th floor? How do you feel about hearing that from a coach in the program referring to school administration? Hey, pressure bust pipes and it make diamonds. You already know. So number 2, how do you feel about the injuries to the wide receiver room so far? It's only March, right? But how do you feel about the wide receiver room as we head into 2026? Is this year's roster better than last year's? Does the health of the wide receivers concern you? I want to hear your point. Listen, we got a lot of great minds, a lot of football perspectives, a lot of people who've been around, that's seen a lot of football, seen a lot of coaches. So that's why I love this platform, because I'm able to hear your perspective. I don't know everything. I'm the first one to tell you, bro, I don't know everything. So I can learn from you guys tonight. Sometimes I want to be the student. Sometimes I want you guys to, that's why I have the call-in show. Call in, lace the world with your perspective. Right? For sure. Now, does the 2026 season have the most pressure riding on it compared to 2023 season? Does it feel like this year will be definitive of the Coach Prime era up to now? And this is very important because I just want to establish this for all of us, right? Because first of all, salute to Coach Prime Deion Sanders and what he's done at Colorado. That's number 1. They were trash before he got there. Let's just keep that real. They were who? The season before? Trash. But what I want this platform is, when you call in, remember to stay on topic, right? Please keep it football related. This segment is for coaching philosophy, constructive criticism, football discussion. One more time, we got to keep our personal viewpoints out of it. Like, you have your own social media platforms. If you want to get that off, that's cool. But when you call in, my channel is not a channel to talk, we're going to talk football, and we're going to talk healthy criticism, what you've seen on the field, something that can do better. But this platform is not for anything that's going on in the chat, anything that's going on with other people's channels. That ain't going to be my channel. You feel me? So I just want to get that disclaimer, because I love everybody's viewpoints, but I got to stand on business on this one, because when I invite you on the platform, it's important that you just keep it football, and you got your own platforms to talk about anybody that you want to talk about on there. You can do that there. Go crazy. When I bring you on here, let's keep it football. Let's respect the host, respect the chat, respect who we're talking about. On your platform, go crazy, do what you do. But I just want to build that, because I want people to be able to come here. If somebody's coming here for the first time, I don't want them tapping in here and be like, oh, man, they just talking bad on Colorado. That's all they do. We got enough people who do that. I'm going to say that again. We got enough people out here. That's all they do. We got enough people out here. That's all they do. So that's not going to be my channel. So let me establish that. But I do keep it fair. I do keep it honest. I explore different channels, and what people say is what people say. But I just want to say that because I want to hear you guys' voice. All right. Appreciate everybody being in here. You already know. Let's get over to Well Off Media. As you know, say no more. We're going to do a live reaction to Well Off Media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. Go like, comment, and subscribe to his channel. I will be pausing and reacting. I liked. So for no further ado, welcome to Spring Football Week 3, baby. Say no more. Appreciate everybody being in here in the chat. And I want you guys to call in, download StreamYard, all that. Say no more.
I remember your jersey.
I didn't know we had Yeet on the team.
Yeah, expose it, Brendan.
Bottom G.
Expose it. Show the fans.
Just put a picture of the burrito from Sausage Party. Like right next to his head.
That's great. Oh, God. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I know the CU barber did not do that. He got the basic training cut. Salute to that brother. I ain't gonna hold you. He got the baldy. That's no guard, no nothing, against the grain. The all-out baldy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Say no more. That's crazy work.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh my God, it's glorious.
Damn.
What up, bro? We outside first day. Great weather. I thought it was gonna be cold, but it's great weather.
It's warm already.
Yeah. Weather great, so I'm gonna be great.
Getting warm.
Salute to Yaya, bro. Looking forward to Yaya this season. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, this is like the 4th time I done seen this, bro. Like, man, how the roster changes every year is crazy.
Catch the ball, bro. Motherfuckers try to help you, give you shit.
He's capping.
Nigga, camera come around, nigga.
Man, it feels great to be back outside, man. It's a great day to be a Buck. Weather good, you feel me? Nice little sun out, little overcast, man. It's gonna be a good day today. I promise you that.
It's great. You feel me? Finally outside. Get to feel the Colorado weather because it's always been warm out here. I thought Colorado was gonna be cold.
Say no more.
Good job, relax. Hey,
Brother Dang. Speak special, dog.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at last year's spring practices earlier. I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at last year's team, and I ain't gonna hold you. The wide receiver group really standing. But the crazy part is Quanell did the same thing last year. He really got on the scene last season. But them being outside for the first time is important because we already know Boulder's weather is bipolar, literally. Like, you don't know what you're going to get. But being able to see him outside, out of the dome, it just feels like more football, right? Would y'all agree with that? It feels like more football when you're able to see them outside. You know what I'm saying? Inside the dome, inside the tent or whatever, it feels like, when there's extreme weather. But seeing them outside, seeing them back outside doing their thing, that was important. So appreciate everybody being in here. If you get the thumbs up, hey, they turned up today. I ain't gonna hold you. Appreciate y'all being in here for sure. Let's keep it lit. Say no more.
Nice. In the sun.
Feels like I'm back home.
Doesn't get much better.
We're gonna be talking about that ball, though. It's all good. It's all good. Y'all pass rushers. Y'all cute. We do it all. Little cute pass rushers over there. That run. We do it all. We do it all. Y'all want to club and rip? Y'all want to stop that run?
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Yeah.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get right! Get up! Hey, listen, I need your eyes. Give me your eyes. Give me your ears. Give me your eyes. Give me your ears. What kind of day is today?
Work day.
What kind of day is today?
Work day.
Man, listen. Work don't care who do it. It just got to get done.
That's right.
Work don't care who do it. It just got to get done. Okay? So go handle your business. Make each other better. Let's hunt.
Who is that in the yellow jersey? Oh, that is that our wide receiver? Who's that? Taggart? Or let me see. Who is that in the yellow right there? Let me see. That looks like, is that 32? Is that Taggart? Let me know. Let me know something. I think that's 32 in the yellow jersey right there, right? All right, say no more.
Oh, day. Hold on me. Hold on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby.
Oh, here we go.
You don't want to jump the hands. You want to hit it. There you go.
Vertical knockback. We're not turning to the side. If you do, you're going again. Knock this joker back. Get your hands off your hip.
And when you go back to he played at Vandy in the SEC, then you understand the mindset. Listen, every middle linebacker, every linebacker I've ever met, they ain't all there in the noggin, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They got something wrong with them. I ain't gonna hold you. Every middle linebacker I play with, every linebacker I play with, they different, bro. They really is when Ray Lewis say this is a grown man's game. When they out there, they got their face painted. They getting down and dirty. They getting busy. So Chris Marve's energy is not only infecting the room, but what it's doing is you take on the identity of who you're going out there for. Can they motivate you to take it to the extra step to make it personal? You know, in sports, sometimes you got to make stuff personal that don't even exist. You feel me? You got to make stuff more than what it is. You got to create scenarios in your head to bring the best out of you. Chris Marve plays like somebody, he talks to the room like somebody says something about his mama every day before practice start. I promise you. When Chris Marve talk, it's like whoever they are over there just talked about all our mamas. Now it's time to go put real belt. And that's what you need, bro. That's what you need, especially this 2026 class. This is the standard. This is what you're going to get. Ain't what he say? Ain't nothing soft about what we do or what we teach. Loving what I'm seeing right now. Say no more.
Say it. Straight back. Straight back. Straight back. Good. Say it. There we go.
Rando money.
Good job.
Got Nate Mitchell up. Okay, Nate. Nice form. Nice form. Violence.
I know who's going to hit somebody.
That boy Braylon. Oh my gosh. I love our 2026 class. Say no more.
Hey. Go.
That's all right.
Come on, drag it back.
Let's go, Creek.
Go.
Like it. Violent. Boundary corner right there.
There we go.
Gideon.
Good job.
Okay, Gideon. Like it. Get out of there. So when it comes to that linebacker room, I know y'all seen in the thumbnail, I put Rando as part as a linebacker because I really believe Rando is going to be down in the box, bro. Like, he's going to be down in the box. You're going to be seeing him making a lot of plays like he did at Vandy in the box. So I look at Rando like a hybrid. He can play the Sam. You could interchange him. I really feel comfortable with Rando. And honestly, somebody like Rando at the next level, at the NFL level, he might not have the speed that's needed to be a safety. So often you see guys like Rando get converted into linebackers. Yeah, not for sure. Dre, absolutely. Facts. You see guys like Rando at the next level get converted into linebackers all the time. That happens all the time, bro. Like, so I put Rando in the thumbnail for linebackers because I really feel at the next level he'll be a great outside linebacker. I really feel like he has safety, he can cover over the top, but I really feel like you see it all the time. At the next level, they might transition Rando to linebacker. So that's why you see him in the thumbnail. If you guys are wondering, like, bruh, Bro, say no more. Don't know what he's talking about, bro. He got Rando. He a safety. No, he plays a lot in the box and he brings a lot of belt. I ain't gonna hold you. So, and I really feel at the next level, if he gets an NFL grade, like, you know, this is senior season, I really feel like they're gonna move him possibly outside linebacker. What is he gonna run in the 40, the shuttle, all that? You know what I'm saying? So I can see Rando really converting to like an outside linebacker at the next level. So say no more. That's why you seen him in the thumbnail. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you get the thumbs up, I'm gonna stop bumping and let it play. My bad, y'all. I always start. You know I let her talk. My fault, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. My bad.
Oh, there we go. Good job. Faster. Continue to drop faster and see me as fast as you can.
Boom. Let's go. Boom. Let's go.
Now, I don't know if this is a broken coverage. Oh, they're in zone. Yeah, that was a broken coverage on Stokes. Hey, salute to Christian Ward, though, bro. Bro been doing this thing. And he hella tall. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, that boy Q for 6 is back. Hey, salute to Q for 6, bro. Everybody's been asking where Q for 6 been at, right? I ain't gonna hold you. Back in the building. Say no more. Hey, salute to Christian Ward, bro. About 6'2", 6'3". You can tell when he stands next to the coaching staff. That boy about 6'3". He been making plays. I love our 2026 recruiting class, bro. Say no more. Oh yeah! That's a hard cover for anybody, bro. 4-3 speed coming at you. I don't care if it's FCS level, Power 4 level. That's another important thing I want to talk about, right? Like, this is a prove-it year, right, guys? FCS freshman All-American there with my boy Ernest Campbell. Go look at my channel, right? Hold on. This is what I love to do. That's why I love YouTube, because we could talk about the facts. I knew Ernest Campbell was on the way, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, bro, I did a whole video on Campbell because I watched Sacramento State. Because if you guys follow my channel, I know about Brennan Marion because he's a big out here in the Bay Area. He really was out here, you know, doing his dance in the JUCO, you know, in the JUCO scene. So, let me see. When did I put this out about Campbell? Let me see here. Look, 3 months ago, Colorado football champs were All-American Ernest Campbell. I knew Brennan Marion was bringing Campbell over. Can y'all see that? Oh, yeah. Campbell, right? I knew Campbell was coming over. I seen what he did at Sacramento State. I was like, Brennan Marion bringing him on home. He about to be on the squad. I ain't gonna hold you. So it's a big prove-it year for guys. You know, he started at Texas A&M, went down to an FCS level, proved he could do what he do. Same thing with Kam Perry. We got guys who are guys that started at a Power 4 level, went down to FCS, put belt, and now you show even plays in practice like this just shows FCS transfers to a Power 4 for sure. Ooh, nice stutter.
Don't undercut it. Stay in the lead.
Now, Mathis, bro. Here's my thing on Mathis, bro. Like, I've seen this too many times in too many videos where you just giving up on the play. Like, close out, bro. Like, are you telling me you don't have no closeout speed? So I ain't gonna hold you, bro. My bad. I ain't gonna say that, but Mathis, this is your 3rd year, and we want to see you do good, bro. We want to see you get to that level. But Ernest, was it the last video that was in the dome, right? Was it Ernest Campbell who beat him like that, and he just started walking like, bro, come on, bro. If you're trying to get on the field, bro, finish the play. Like, at least put your head down and burn out and try to get back in the play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. I don't like the walking at the end. Like, all right, you get beat, but if you fighting for a depth chart position, bro, at least get back and try. Like, I don't like the walking. You know, this is good constructive criticism too, bro. Like, bro, don't be walking on the field, bro. If you get beat, you need to close out and make it look like at least you try. Like, the walking is crazy. Like, come on, bro. Yeah.
Don't undercut it. Stay in the lead.
It's crazy. Like, that was a good rep between Boo Carter. That was a great stutter for Christian Ward. Great release. I feel like Boo Carter did a good job because he could have got vertical first. Like, he should have pressed him first. Like, Boo Carter ain't going for none of that. He don't respect you over the top. So
on the field. And in the middle of the number. Hey, Danny, come here. Finish!
That's inside. That's a slant. You gonna get those slants. Yeah.
All he did was do. He stayed square on your ass.
Fast.
You gotta freaking attack him. Attack him vertically. And then freaking go. You can't sit up there and do that shit like this and do like this and expect him to sometimes challenge yourself. You know, he's break his ass inside and then move like that.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Phillips right there. You see Kam Perry do that a lot, right? So Kam Perry will challenge you inside, right? He'll get on you. He'll get on you, and then once he stacks you, that's when you can do your option. That's when you get post corner out. What Danny did right there, he was dancing too much on Boo Carter. Come on, bro. He's too disciplined. He come from Tennessee. Like, come on. He too disciplined. You seen what Boo Carter did. He just slid. But what Coach Phillips and what Coach was talking about was like, you got to challenge him vertical, bro. Like, if you don't make me break my back pedal and I could just stay disciplined, now I can close out and I can squeeze you to the sideline. What they tell corners, the sideline is your best friend. That's your extra defender. So if you're already not challenging me inside, boom, I already know. All right, cool. You're not breaking me. You're not gonna make an in breaking route. Cool. I'm gonna push you to the sideline, and the quarterback better put it in a dot. And what happened? Boo Carter got hit with that already before, right? Now you see how he squeezed him to the sideline because we seen that last practice before a break. Danny got him on that the same kind of route to the outside. Boo Carter was like, we ain't having none of that today. You feel me? So appreciate y'all being in here. If you get the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. Go like, comment, and subscribe. Tap in.
Hey, get your hands up here! Give it to him. We should give it to him.
Yeah. Talk heavy.
Here we go. Let's go. Linebacker. Ready, while I go. Good
job. What they ain't got? Oh no, we want to give them a rope now. We don't want to talk. We don't want to talk now. That's all right. Come on, Debo.
They call him Debo.
Ready, while we go. Good, Chop. Fuck up my shit.
Hey, jogging.
Did they run a stunt? Like, where did Jaja Boyd come from? Did they run a stunt up front and blitz Jaja Boyd? Because he was in the backfield. So anytime you see a DB, a nickel, a safety, free safety starting in the backfield, that's what they do. They brought the pressure. This might be blitz period. This might be third down, blitz period. They're testing their mind and see how they pick up. But Jaja Boyd being in the backfield, that has to be a blitz, or he's playing the nickel coming off the edge. Let's see where Jaja Boyd came from.
Ready, while we go.
Oh, delayed blitz.
Fuck up my shit.
Yeah. You see Jaja Boyd, he's behind Gideon ESPN. They like to show two, and then they'll roll to one. But instead of rolling to one, Chris Marve sent the blitz. Oh, my God. I love the way he dialed it up. Love it. So they'll show two in a 4-2-5, and they'll roll to one high safety. Isaac Wilson was probably thinking, oh, Josh is showing two. He's going to bail. Instead of bailing, Chris Marve sent him on a blitz. So this is the chess match that's being played between Brennan Marion and Coach Brennan Marion and Coach Chris Marve. The game within the game, right? Because that's a delayed blitz by Jaja Boyd right behind. That's either I think that's Gideon ESPN 40 or Tyler Martinez, but you see Jaja Boyd right here coming out the shadows. He looks like he's rolling high, puts his foot in the dirt, and attacks right here on a delayed blitz. Like, check it out.
Ready, when we go. Good, Tom. Good, Tom. Fuck up.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Hey, jogging.
Ready, when we go.
Nice form fit. Folks, nice form fit.
Ready, when we go.
We know Michael Welch, bro. He's all damn. That coach was loving it. Let me see right now. Who is that jumping in the air like that? That was crazy. Watch the coach jump in the air. Who is that? And I ain't gonna hold you. That's the skip in warm-ups. You know, when when we warming up, you do that. He did that skip. That was crazy. Michael Welch, low center of gravity, read the hole very well. Like to see him stay on his feet right there and take it to the house. But salute to Michael Welch. That coach right here was loving it. I ain't gonna hold you. That skip, that power skip or the power lunge in the air. He did the power lunge, bro. That was crazy.
Gotta get down.
Look like Gage Goldberg in there. Let me see what Nape was talking about right here. Let's see. 88. I want to see the D-line right here.
Gotta get down.
Not a bad rep by the D-line. You see Leona LaFoe in there, 88. They giving 88 a lot of reps. They're trying to see what he's talking about.
Come on, man. Ready, one, go.
Great rally by the D-line right there. Great job up front. Really filled that. The defense won that. Design runs is heavy in the go-go offense. Like if you look at last year's team, I think his name was Williams. He had the dreads, bro from last season. I think he was number 7. The quarterback ran for almost 400 yards. So the go-go offense, they like to press vertical. You know, they take the deep shots down the field. But the more dynamic, the more diverse your quarterback is, the more they make him think. The go-go offense want to get you thinking. That's what it is. That's what the misdirection is. And then you have speed on the field. So you're making the defensive coordinator pick. What you going to take away? You going to try to load the box? Or what you going to try to do? You going to put 9 in the box? You going to leave us one-on-one outside with Campbell, Scudero, Perry? What you going to do? Or you're going to sag off and you're going to worry about the speed. That way, even if the quarterback during RPOs, if he can pull it, if he's a running quarterback, it just makes the offense that more dynamic. So Sweetwine, keep grinding, brother. You know what I'm saying? Stay in this system. There's, Juju's only a freshman too, so that's crazy. But, he's 6'3" and mobile, so he's dynamic in this offense so far.
Group teach.
How y'all feel about that? I've been hearing a lot of Dante Carter about him yelling and screaming and everything. He just got promoted from a grad assistant. I don't mind that. I'm coachable. You can yell at me. You can scream at me. As long as it's coming from a good place and as long as you're building me up, I don't mind. Some guys take it differently. Like I've seen guys where they done got at the coach, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I done seen some people like really smash on the coach. Like, bro, watch how you talking to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's about the player. Like, what kind of coaching do you come from? Are you disciplined enough to not take it personal? Are you sensitive because the coach is yelling at you? Now you want to fight and you mentally break down. I don't mind Dante Carter yelling. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, if you got some decorated guys, and that's the thing, this NIL era, kids are making more than some of the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to respect the person that's yelling at you, respect their philosophy. If they don't have a background, like an NFL background, but they have a coaching background, a collegiate background, you're going to respect them, or you just know they know what they're talking about. Some people, they yelling, they don't know what they're talking about. You ain't going to take it so well. You feel me? Appreciate y'all being in here. We're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. Appreciate y'all tapping in tonight. I'm about to take a look at the, take a look at the fam in the chat, see what's going on. Appreciate y'all being in here. We're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. If you guys can hit the thumbs up, if you're here for the first time, if you can subscribe to the channel, welcome to the live stream. We're going to open up the lines, have everybody call in a little bit. Appreciate y'all being in here. Say no more, bro. Was it Tuesday night? Taco Tuesday. Say no more.
Yes. You want to give us straight.
You got to be intentional in what we're doing. There needs to be intent to keep going. We're getting there. And other getting there, we got to get intent. We also got to know what we're doing. Can't get out there and be hesitant. That's what we're doing.
Right? So have a look.
You don't not block. Just make sure you get inside facing on that. Inside hand facing and just move your feet.
They don't score. Keep them out. Okay? Hold on, hold on.
We want to
Boy, rewind.
Getting there.
Hold on.
Yes. You want to give us straight.
My bad. I had to answer a phone call real quick. I thought Say No More had an emergency. I was going to have to tap out. Let me see. Let me jump in the chat real quick. Tariq, what's the word, bro? Q is back. Made a nice play, and Micah is the best back we have, hands down. Tariq, what's the word, bro? Say no more. Say no more. Keep up the good work, bro. Hey, Lavert Atkins, bro, I appreciate you being in here, bro. You already know we just getting started, bro. Hey, once the season starts, bro, hey, we finna be turned. The watch parties, everything we doing, bro, we finna be turned. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't wait for this season so I can start talking crazy back to people, bro. I had to hold my tongue recently because we got belt last season. I ain't gonna hold you. I couldn't really pop it like I wanted to pop it because they was on my bumper because we got a leather belt. But we go, hey, totally different season on the way. Let me see. Rashid, he needs to know his guys and act accordingly. Those are grown men. At the end of the day, depends on how they respond to it. Yeah, that's very true, bro. Very true, Rashid. Like, people take it differently. I done seen, I had a linebacker in JUCO from Louisiana. Bruh was like, he was like basically the portal before the portal. Like, he was like 23 years old in JUCO. Like, really felt he had his own apartment. Some of us were coming from high school. Bro, he wasn't going, like, and then he eventually got kicked off the team because he couldn't take the linebacker coach talking to him crazy. He just, I done seen people throw it away like that. You feel me? Let me see here. Let me see what's going on in the chatty. Them boys outside. Dre, 2K1, you already know. Chopper City, 7.62. I swear I seen the defense running 3-3-5. Nah, there's, you know, the best thing about this season is that we can come out and do whatever we want. Just because we say Chris Marve is in a 4-5-2 doesn't mean that he doesn't necessarily has to stick to a 4-5-2. So, hey, whatever we got to do, it is what it is, bro. Step 0377. What's happening, bro? What's the wordy? Hey, hold on. Y'all see that? Hold on. Let me hold on real quick. We got to throw up AI on the screen real quick. Hey, bro. Hey, how y'all feel? Hold on. Let me move this out the way. AI, bro. It was Coach Prime Deion Sanders, and then it was AI, bro. They changed the game, bro. Changed the game. Salute to one of the greatest two guards, top 3 two guards of all time. Yeah, I said it. Jordan, AI, and then I don't even like to say other bruh's name because I ain't gonna hold you. We ain't really rocking like that. It was Jordan, then it was AI. Say no more. I just had to get that off real quick. Cool. Hold on, make sure I ain't missing nobody here. Cam Duncan said, so be careful. People are talking bad about this channel, thanks to the clown boys. Oh, you know, I went back and I did a lot of editing last night. And I ain't gonna call nobody no clown boys, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is people's opinions, you know, people, hey, this ain't, I ain't even gonna get into that. Salute to everybody being in here, bro. Like, the internet is the internet, bro. This is YouTube. So people, it's opinionated, it's based. We all we're all here for the same point, and that's Colorado football. So salute to you, Duncan, bro, and salute to that for sure. I don't know who people are. Yeah, it's all good, bro. It ain't gonna be the first time, and it ain't gonna be the last time. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, people have different opinions on everybody's channels, bro. So you ain't gonna be able to please everybody, and I ain't here to try to please everybody. Let's get. Hey, don't even get me started on who people are talking back. Cause who are people? Who are the ones talking? Because a lot of the ones that's talking was the ones that was trying to get me canceled already. So I ain't trying to please nobody no more, bro. I'm just gonna be me. I did address when you call in. Please keep it on the topic or whatever. But at the same time, people are human. There's people on YouTube that done said some way crazier stuff, bro. So we ain't doing that tonight, bro. We ain't finna cause no confusion. You rocking with Say No More Media. I appreciate you being here, bro. You feel me? It is what it is. Yeah. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not worried about none of that because I know if you know me, bro, everything that I do comes from a place of support for everybody. You know what I mean? So, appreciate y'all being in here. Say no more. I just had to read a few comments. It is what it is. Hey, like Bernie Mac said, if what you saying is true, whatever Bernie Mac said, I stand on that. It is what it is, bro. Like I said, say no more. I ain't gotta be careful about nothing. I ain't gonna hold you, bro, because be careful about who? The same people who is on my comments already talking about fake news. You're not this, you're not that. I'm supposed to try to please who? Who am I supposed to try to please in 2026? You ain't gonna make nobody happy, bro. The same people who will tell you that are the same people who will try to get you canceled and report you and say all this stuff. So, hey, do you and don't trip off of nobody. The real ones gonna recognize the real. The real ones who watch my channel, if you can go back and say No More is out there trying to tear down Coach Prime and go do that. The real ones know what's up. I ain't worried about the ones that's out here creating that drama, bro. Do what you do. Say no more. Hey, because you're usually good at it. That's what people do. Like, that's what people do. That's what they do. That's their whole job. So I've learned no matter how much you try to keep it real, it don't matter. You're not going to please everybody. So do what you do. I got people right now that's out here on other channels talking about, don't let him react to your channel. He only talks bad about Coach Prime and them. He watches other channels. You should not let him do that. And I don't see none of them members. I don't see none of them supporting them financially. Y'all people just bumping their gums in the chat. Say no more. Don't get me started, bruh. Don't get me started. I ain't gonna hold you. The same ones that's talking ain't supporting nobody's channel, ain't subscribed to nobody's membership. They just there to, you know what I mean? So I ain't finna worry about that. The real ones know I'm supporting their channel. They can look down and see member support. I'm supporting because I believe. You feel me? Like, stop it. Cut it out. Say no more.
Gotta be intentional in what we're doing as far as seeing how we can. There needs to be intent. So keep going so hard and getting there. Getting there. We gotta get it. We also gotta know what we're doing. We can't get out there and be hesitant as to what we're doing.
Right? So have a look.
You don't block. Just make sure you get inside facing on that. Inside hand facing and just move your feet. This is what I want you to make.
They don't score. Keep them out. Okay? Hold on.
We want to
Mr. Johnson, thank you, Mr. Johnson. I appreciate it. Listen, yeah, y'all gonna see me as members on a bunch of people's channel. I'm no different than nobody else, bro. I support a lot of people, so when I hear that type of stuff, bro, I don't even worry about it because I know who I support, bro. I know what I rock. So, but I appreciate everybody's perspective too, though. But I appreciate a new member, Mr. Johnson. Appreciate that, sir. Hey, already, if you had a channel, I promise you I will go back and join yours too, bro. Come on now. We got to support. Appreciate y'all being in here. We're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. I'm over here missing the coverage. Appreciate y'all, bro. Rewind now.
They don't score. Keep them out. Okay? Hold on.
We want to
Nice smooth dime by Julian Juju Lewis. Say no more. Dottie. Hey, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need is to see people talking, see people saying, what? Quarterback? Somebody who? What? And that'll fire you up, bro. And great coaches know that. Great coaches know that was a dot in the back of the end zone from 10 to 7. Seeing them boys getting that work in too, pulling up foreign. You feel me? Pulling up in the foreign. I'm saying though, say no more. Back of the end zone, 31 had a tough day today. I ain't gonna hold you. Who 3-1?
Hey, imposter!
Oh, my boy Presto Money. He a freshman though, bro. That my boy Presto. At least he ain't afraid to go out there and take on the challenge. But sometimes that's the only way you get better. You get that real belt. You feel me?
Ready, walk on!
Hold on. I think Chris Marve been doing a lot of disguises. Like I said, let me see. Jaja Boyd again. Or Jaja Boyd is just making great plays on the ball. You know? Damn, we deep, bro. I ain't going to hold you. We stupid deep this year. Great play by Boyd coming over from Indiana. Great coaching staff, too. Salute to Juju leading the squad down there, boy. I ain't going to hold you. Say no more. Either that was this is a blown coverage. You know, you see Wilson step over in the pocket, good feet. I think that was zone. There's no way that was man. That couldn't have been man. That had to be zone. That had to be zone right there because the corner that came over from the slot, I think it was either 3 or 2. Let me see. Oh yeah, LaFoe presses forward. He was doing we running the spot. Yeah, that had to be his zone. Hey, salute to 14. Salute to Quanell. Quietly stepping up with all these injuries. Quanell is stepping up during this time. We talked about who's going to lead us in touchdowns, goal line. That boy Michael Welch don't complain. He don't do no complaining. He don't do no whining. Whoever get there in the portal, he just do him. Salute to 22-9. All right, 2-7. Bryce Hicks. We got Bryce Hicks over there off the head. My boy 13, Caleb Mathis, 4th year, doing his dance. Stayed down, didn't hit the portal, still in Boulder, 4th season. Great play by the defense right there. Let it fly. Nice out route to Danny Scoots. Danny Scoots giving the sideline.
Hey, go 12. 12.
Now, salute to the offensive line right here, bro. They created a cutback lane and they made a lane for Damian Henderson to get through there. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, what's up with everybody though? What's the word? Oh yeah, that's the way to take a double on 99 for sure, absolutely, for sure. Let me see. You notice Coach Prime didn't regulate practice today. Was Coach Marion? Oh, no, for sure. You know what I mean? That's what you bring in. That's what you bring in the staff for. So that's a test of what we talked about last night. Like a lot of the changes were made for this season. Like a lot of the changes were made. Like a coach like Marion who's hungry, former head coach experience. That's a great point. Bucket, what's up, bro? How you been, though, fam? What's the word? You been good? Good to see you in here, fam. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me see. Levert, you can just see the passion and love them boys show one another. No hate for sure, bro. That's how it's supposed to be, bro. That's the only way we grow this season. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can get the thumbs up. The offensive line right now, I ain't gonna hold you. Created a nice running lane for Damian Henderson the third rate. Let's check out the D line right here. Let me see. Say no more. What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, yeah, they got next level. Yeah, they got to the second level. Sealed them. Nice run. Nice call. Nice play call. Nice execution. Say no more.
Let's go, Camille. Let's go.
Let's go.
You gotta make him feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real. Make him feel that shit. Get out.
Offensive line held up. If you give a quarterback 3 to 4 seconds, you did your job right here. The O-line held up really well right here on the pressure.
Real. Get out.
Good pursuit to the ball for the defense, though, too. Good pursuit. I don't know if that was a first down or not because the way they were pursuing, that was a good pursuit. But look at Niblet over there ready to throw on a helmet and some shoulder pads. Niblet ready. I ain't going to hold you. Anytime you see hey, listen, the play design is for the quarterback to throw the ball. So anytime you see the quarterback taking off and running, it was probably zone coverage. There wasn't no windows. There wasn't no early windows. The defense played great coverage. Anytime the quarterback takes off running, he went through his reads. He didn't see nothing. So, yeah, great. Chris Marve right now looks like they're winning this period based off of anytime you got the design is not for 14 to run right here. The design was for 14 to go through his progressions. First check, second check, third read, not here. And then you take off running. So, salute to the defense. That's a W for the D. Pause. I ain't going to hold you. That was crazy, but that's a W for the I ain't gonna say it again. That's a W for the defense.
Third and 8. Every time I do that, they
That's the way to read. That's the way to read right there. They was playing off right there. Way to read that. Good bro.
Here we go, baby. Let's see, baby. Gotta win. Finish in the box. Let's go. Finish it right here. Let's go. Let's win it.
All right. Let me see what the fam is talking about real quick. Skis. Mr. Johnson, Coach Marion said in his interview that he liked the head coach of the offense. For sure. Absolutely. Cam Duncan says, dude, the offense is created to get wide receivers open. It cooks all DBs, dude. I agree with you, Duncan. You already know we got hoopers out there, fam. I ain't going to hold you, bro. We got hoopers out there. Man to man, the quarterback's getting cooked. Rick Anderson, what's up, bro? What's happening? Yes, sir. Marv been zoning him up. Oh yeah, hey bro, you seen earlier when Jaja Boyd on that delayed blitz. So that's the greatest thing we got about heading into Georgia Tech, because you see that show too high, we gonna roll to one. So Wilson stepped up to the line. He like, okay, he's peeping. All right, he gonna roll one high. They're showing two, roll to one. Jaja Boyd got that roll to one and turned and put his foot in the dirt and did that blitz. So Chris Marve is dialing up. This is a chess match between the coaches. So I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Iron sharpen iron, right? Duncan says people can stop with the Coach Prime. All right. Coach Marion, the head coach in Wayne. You know, I truly believe in this though too. And I really feel like Coach Prime is at a point in his life where he's very comfortable in Boulder. He understands the situation and he's really made some adjustments, bro. That was good. And Marion is a great adjustment. We heard the talk, but I always say this though: it takes a real one to hire a real one. Like he seemed like we need somebody that's gonna step in here and that's gonna relate and everything. So no, that's a great point, bro. That's a great point for sure. And then salute to Phillips earlier for calling, being one of them good friends who can talk to Coach Prime like a real one. Like, now the pressure's on, bro. The fifth floor pressure is on. All of us got cousins and friends like that don't sugarcoat it with you. They gonna They know you're going to rise to that occasion. You're going to rise. How do you get better if you don't have people challenge you? How do you get better if you got everybody around you tells you everything's cool, everything's all right? No, you're doing perfect. You're doing great. You're never going to grow. You're never going to grow. My channel's never going to grow if they don't say, hey, bro, like, nah, you shouldn't do that, bro. Hey, nah, say no more. That ain't the move, bro. You should go this way. I respect those type of opinions. I don't get mad and upset about it because you talk. That's the type of pressure. If Coach Prime is putting the pressure on his staff to be great, then you got to have people that you, number one, you respect. Number one, that whether you're the Hall of Fame jacket, you know, all pro, all of that, somebody can still tell you, nah, bro, the pressure's on for you too. You still got to elevate. What are you striving for? What are you challenging? So salute to Coach Phillips, but all that came out of a good place. It wasn't a bad place for me. You know what I'm saying? This team is going to do better than what people think. I can't wait. Yep. As long as we put that work in, as long as we continue to get better, and as long as we understand that what the schedule is, we're going to be all right, bro. For sure. For sure. All right, for sure. We're going to get back to Well-Off Media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. Salute to everybody being in here too, though, for sure. Like I'm going to tell everybody, bro, everything ain't going to be perfect. You're going to have, you know, especially on YouTube, bro, you know, it's an open field. You're going to have different people with different perspective, different opinion. And I salute and I respect everybody's opinion. All I know is real, recognize real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say. And what Bernie Mac said. People going to like you, and if they don't, you already know what Bernie Mac said, bro. That I stand on that. I ain't even going to hold you. So, I know there's a lot of people that watch from, never mind. Let me not even say. I ain't even gonna get started. I ain't even gonna say nothing. A lot of people be watching though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell you that though. And that's a salute though, because if you grind for something, if you're passionate about something, and people are tapping in, people gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying? Say no more. Appreciate y'all being here, bro. Appreciate the fam. I ain't even gonna get started in that because I already know I don't even want to go because I'm gonna start tripping, bro. And I ain't trying to trip tonight. Say no more.
Let's go. Hey, what do we need? What on the fit Moran style? Hey, we're gonna put the ball in the middle. Put the ball in the middle. Okay, hey, we're going cool.
Yeah, blur that out. They don't need to know that.
Knees right, let's that time. Touchdown, game. Got him.
Dottie, what they call him, Kam Blurry. Yes, yeah. That feet work, just the feet work right now. And listen, like you said, like I said, last week, Wilson was doing this thing, right? Now we can kind of see Juju's been able to go home, take the spring break. And, you know, this is all highlights anyways, whatever. But him getting with Kam Perry, that's what chemistry does, right? You seen him working with him. That's what did Coach Phillips talk about earlier? Hey, when you be able to look at somebody, be like, I got him. Oh, he had him right there for sure. That was crazy. What was that? But let's look at this play again. I want to look at the feet work of Julian Lewis right here, bro. The release, the mechanics. He knew where he was going to before the play even started. And that's what Coach Phillips was talking about. If you checked out his media availability earlier, Coach Phillips talked about having that relationship with a quarterback. When you look at him like, bro, I got him, bro. And you be like, all right, I'm coming to you. Be there. You feel me? That's what we just seen right now. Say no more.
Knees right, let's that time.
1, 2, 3. That's good.
Got him. Hey, what the fuck?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Went in for that handshake. It took hella long for Juju to shake bro hand. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Who was doing the power lunges earlier? He was loving it. He had his hand out there for like 15 seconds. Juju was like, move out the way, bro. Like we stepping right now. And they're like, bro, we really stepping right now, bro. Get up out the way. Oh, they doing push-ups? Coach. Oh yeah, they bang them out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bang them out.
Off, let's go. Hey, good job, Y'all win. I'm coming. Hold up. Y'all win. Y'all win.
What are those signs on the sideline? What is that for? Anybody know what them signs are for on the side? Like, what is that? What is that? Like, I don't know why they're holding up the signs. What is that? All right, say no more. Hey, I see Brennan Marion with the Griffies on, though, too. That boy took it back with the King Griffey Juniors. I ain't going to hold you. They trying to be saucy out there in Boulder. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. Say no more, bro.
If they hold us, they win. We're going to run. We're going to do up-downs if they hold us. If we can't score. 11, 12, whatever you want. Coach said he wants those double and done, so it's always double and nut. It's always double and nut. You're talking real hard. It's always double and nut.
The shorts fit with the full Under Armour. He in full coach gear right now. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Hold on, let me go. Let me see. I ain't gonna try to butcher his name, bro. Where is his name? Coach Hart. Yeah, Coach Hart's fit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's real OG. That's a real solid OG fit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's real comfy right now. Cozy with the all beige with the Under Armour underneath. Say no more. I ain't gonna hold you.
You breathing real hard. I am. You breathing real hard. You know what it is. Hey, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm shouting and shaking.
Hey, you want to know what the most important thing I just seen right here? The most important thing on the whole field, because we're counting 1, 2, 3, 5 up front. We know they can bring pressure off the edge. The blitz pickup by DeKaylon Taylor. Don't let that go past you, bro. Don't overlook that. That blitz pickup by DeKaylon Taylor, important. If you're going to be on the field, no matter what size you are, pause. I ain't going to hold you. You got to be able to backside pick up that blitz. And it might not be Jaja Boyd on the way next time. It could be a defensive end, a linebacker, but that's important. That extra second, that blitz pickup was everything. What I seen with this rep right now was the blitz pickup backside right here by DeKaylon. You don't want to give it away too early, but that's important for Wilson to be able to do what he do, go through that read. He has to understand and trust that 20 track hawk is going to pick that up. That's very important. If you're going to be out there on third down, you're going to be a third down running back, you got to be able to pass block. You got to be able to pass block as a running back. So this is the most important play I've seen right here was track hawk coming over and picking up. You got to be able to pass block or they ain't going to even look your way on third down. Good, boy. Hell yeah. How you play for others is how you get on the field, right? We heard Coach Marion say that. How you play for your teammates. That's everything. You know you ain't getting the ball. You got to go crash out. Bam. Head. Salute to the track hawk. That's how you play for others. That's what Marion's talking about. Oh, take advantage of your opportunities, Wilson. Don't come out in week 2 going crazy. Got the internet buzzing. You come out here missing Quanell X on the what? This is what he's going to want back right here. This is what he's going to want back because he had him. He overthrew him. Come on now. We got to make that connection. Say no more.
I don't feel like cooking.
Hey, bro. Bruh came through with the step again, though. I ain't going to hold you. All right, what's up with everybody, though? Brody, what's the word? Appreciate everybody being, hey, no block, no rock. That's a fact for sure. I appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr., what they got going on up there in Boulder. You already know this is the footage for the streets, bro. I ain't even going to hold you. You know what it is, bro. We ain't even got to say nothing. What's understood ain't got to be explained. You feel me? Hold on, no. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's up with the fam, no. Payne at 55, making a difference when they in, for sure. Nah, it's a fact, TMFB. Salute, brother. No block, no rock. You already know. Now, you see what Track Hawk just did right now What Track Hawk just did, that's playing selfless football. That's playing for your teammates. I know I ain't getting the ball, but we want to win, right? This ain't about stats. This ain't about, oh, I'm trying to just get to the league. We going to win, bro. We're playing for the head coach tonight. Great blitz pickup by Taylor for sure, bro. You already know that's what it's about. You got to be able to blitz pick up in this system for sure. Absolutely. Like Oregon used to do, signs help call the plays for sure. Let me see. Unk got on his cleats too. Humanoid. I'm weak, bro. So let me get up in here. Let me see. Coach Bradford. How you doing, Coach Bradford? Good chat. Hope all is well. Blessings, Coach Dre. How you doing, Coach Dre? Sir, good to see you in here. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Good read by Track Hawk. Absolutely. Yes, sir, Dre. No block, no rock for sure. All right. Appreciate everybody being in here. We're going to get back to Well Off Media. Salute to everybody being in here. Brennan Marion is turned. Even when you see the energy between the coaches, right? That's everything because every day, losing Dom Ponder was everybody still adjusted. So people are taking on that attitude, right? Do it for Dom. Everybody who talks about in the chat, we got a why, right? We got a why. We just lost somebody who should be here with us. We lost our brother. That's something that I don't care. You can't coach that to another team, bro. I don't care what speech you give another team. If they ain't lost somebody, they ain't finna play as hard as I don't care. You could be the most well-coached team in the world and the X's and O's and have the great game plan and have whatever the go-go offense has called, you can have the perfect play call for it. But if we got that 12th man, if we playing for Dom this season, get out the way, bro. You going to be shedding tears before the game, bro. I ain't going to hold you. It's going to be a lot of tears falling before the game against Georgia Tech because they know Dom would have been here supporting and being the best teammate. So that's going to be the difference, bro. Sometimes things happen. It's unfortunate, but things happen. That's going to turn it up a notch, bro. That 16 being on the jersey, was he 16? Whatever Dom. So look, hold on. I ain't going to even disrespect. What was Dom's number? 16, right? Don't do that. 22. Hold on. 7. My bad. I ain't even trying to disrespect my bad. But that's going to be the difference, bro. If you played football before, when you're playing for something, when you sit down and you've been through something before and you done struggled and been with the team and you know what I'm saying, you done struggled through a lot of stuff, that 12th man going to get you through there. Take me through there. Take us through there, bro. You feel me? Say no more. We rocking with Say No More Media. We're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. Say no more.
Hey, 7. My fault. I literally told that to Hey,
Gotta win, Caleb. Gotta win, Caleb. Come on, keep the ball. Come on. Right
now.
You want to see Emory, like the difference between Emory Floyd is he didn't get that ham like Boo Carter did and squeeze him to the sideline. That's just, come on, bro. You coming over from Appalachian State, you're supposed to know that. I mean, that's the difference right there. That difference on that play, the difference on that play right there is Emory Floyd doesn't squeeze Quandale to the sideline. That's the difference right there. If he does with, like right here, get that hand now, press him to the sideline, he turned too quick. Like, all you had to do was turn him to the sideline, in my opinion. Say no more.
Get on! Let's go.
4-4. We got another 4-4 walking through the door. Come on now. Hoopers. Real hoopers. 4-4. 4-4. 4-3-8. We got real speed this year. If you listen to the press conference earlier, they went out and got speed. Speed, bro. I'm telling you, you can't coach speed. You can't teach speed. It breaks. It shatters all the game plans, bro. It destroys anything you had called. Cover 3, cover 1, cover 2, cover 4, cloud, whatever you had called. If you got somebody pressing vertical that you know they can't stay with a one-on-one, if you in the wrong formation, you better call audible, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. Say no more. Hey, salute to Coup for 6, bro. Preseason, kick return, All-American, stayed down, seen everybody coming over in the portal. He's just another, hey, add him to the blacktop. Come on now. Say no more. Hey, when we start as soon as they come out with NCAA 27 or whatever the new one, we're gonna start a section when we play, because I'm on the PS5, so we're gonna do all Colorado games. We pick your Colorados, you pick your squad, and then we gonna run it. You feel me? I'm gonna put it on Twitch and all that. So as soon as 2027 drop in a couple more months, we're gonna start running ones, bro. We're gonna start a one-on-one tournament. We're gonna get it in. Say no more. So I don't like to be this guy, right? I don't like to be this guy. Because I mess with Mathis and I mess with everybody. But you see the difference between RJ Johnson and Mathis? He didn't quit on the rep. Like, and I ain't even gonna hold you. You know, these are young kids that are in college, and I'm never trying to put them on blast, but you got to give them healthy criticism, bro. Like, stir fry is crazy, bro. Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold you. That 4-3 is different, but like, at least he finished off the route. Like, he didn't just drop his shoulders and let him run out. Like, bro, like, this is, at least RJ got the belt, but at least he finished off the belt strong. Like, the difference between him and Mathis's route, and salute to Mathis, bro. I don't know if you watch it or nothing, but come on, bro, don't quit on the play. Like, just at least like finish it off. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, RJ Johnson, man, got the belt and he didn't get his hands on him. No reroute, nothing on a 4-3 guy is crazy, but at least he's finished off the play. You feel me? Yeah, trying to run stride for stride with Ernest Campbell is crazy. Now here, again, I feel like Danny is doing the same thing that Coach Rashad and Coach Phillips just talked to him about. You're not challenging them vertical early. Early, you're trying to get into this dancing. Challenge them vertical. I don't even mind if you take them inside and dip that shoulder. Now, he's a 4-5 guy, but you're stepping up to a power 4 level, bro. Like, so this early, if you got to press them vertical, bro, you got to get him out of this. This is too comfortable. This means I can turn and run with you. Like, you got to open up his hips, bro. Open up his base. I feel like Danny is bailing way too early on the Boo Carter route, and now the Nathan Mitchell route. He bailed way too early. Instead of pressing them vertical, bro, everything needs to look like a fade. Everything needs to look like a fade. From the time you take off from the line of scrimmage, everything looks to look like a streak, a fade, a goal. Everything looks like I'm trying to press you vertical. If you come out and you raise up, first of all, you raise up, so I know you ain't going nowhere. Once you raise up, I know you ain't going nowhere. And then you're going to do your move, and based on your alignment, you ain't trying to take me inside. So, and you run a double move off of that. So, Danny, listen to Coach Rashad, listen to Phillips, press them vertical. Like, step on the DB's toes, bro. He ain't stepping on no toes. He just running the open grass. And that was an easy cover for Nate Mitchell. You bailed him out. In my opinion, Danny bailed Nate Mitchell out right now. If he would have pressed him vertical and, ran towards this back pylon right here, it would have took Nate Mitchell out of this stance. But instead, he just do that little dance right now. His foot is up. He ain't even striding. Say no more. Now, for what they tell corners, bruh, you never cross them. Nathan, you never let the wide receiver cross your face inside without putting all of this on him. All of them, all of these. bop, 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 bop. It should look like a fist fight trying to cross me inside. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So I don't know if they're playing off coverage right now. Vickers wasn't off, but the fact that you didn't get no hands on him and gave him a free release inside, that's the easiest route. Of course, the wide receiver going to get inside and get the leverage on you, and if he's fast, he's going to get that. So I want to see a good jam, a good reroute right there. I ain't going to hold you now. I don't know. But for that, I like to see a good reroute right there. Hey, even you can even line up some corners line up and they shade inside to where I'm showing you I'm not letting you go inside. That back foot here, you're not getting inside. This is, I got all this waiting for you right here. Real palm readers. I'm pressing you out. You're not going to be inside. Anything is going to be because my help is to the sideline. So I understand why they're giving them free inside releases right now, but maybe they're playing off man. I don't know. Like what? Oh, hooping. Let's get it. You see the difference? I do not like to be that guy. He has a great wide receivers coach because he knew, bro, it's hooping. It's on a crossover. I'm taking you where I'm trying to go. I'm heading in the opposite direction where I'm trying to go. Scudero's route and Perry's route was damn near almost, it was an out and up, whatever, but you see how Perry, that's a great wide receivers coach right there. Whoever showed him, like, he was really, bro, he's pressed him inside, right? He stacked him. Once you stack the DB, they are actually, once you stack them, once you get low, you get that, and then you on top of them, pause, and then now, where can I go? I can go in, I can go corner, I can stay vertical, or I can give you that and get to the corner. I can break it off to a comeback, all that. So there it is, bro. Say no more. I'm too turned. My bad. I done dropped the mic. Harry didn't have me drop the mic because he really out there dancing right now. This is how if you want to get to this space, you gotta get the corner. You gotta get him where you want to take him. Now, once I stack you, he has to respect that I'm gonna go inside. He has to respect Perry. He can run the post. He can stay vertical. He can bend it to a dig. He can bend it to an out. He can bend it to a comeback to the sideline, 18 to 20, or he can head for that nice back pylon right there. But all of that is off of threatening him vertical and inside. Kind of what I just talked about, right? I know a little something. You rocking with Say No More Media. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can thumbs up. We're going over well off media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. I like this route by Perry. You know, even if he gets out his break at that top, if he gets out cleaner, it's even more crispy. But you see just that delay right now, England wasn't able to recover because he stacked him, and then now the DB's thinking, is he going post? Is he going dig? Is he heading to the goalpost? Is he going back? So great play by Perry, bro. Way to hoop, bro.
All right. Have a plan.
Oh, yeah. Get in there. Stack him. Like,
You go.
I don't know about that one. I don't know why Emery Floyd ain't putting their hands on nobody. I don't get it. Oh, Wilson with the to the east. We to the east. Let's go. Look at that one. Now, this is zone, right? This is clearly zone. Unless they're in doubles, twins, right? You got Perry here. Is that Zach Atkins? Let me see. Oh, yeah. I think Perry's the boundary receiver. He's outside. He's the wide receiver. So I don't think Atkins is here. Where's he come from? The cross over there? So they're in zone. Obviously, they're in zone, clearly. Let me see. That's that Travis Hunter right there. You know, when Trav didn't see a great, when you're in zone, when there's nobody pressing, if he's in cover 3, then he got the deep thirds right there. He got the thirds. But a great corner, and we've seen Creed do this a lot in zone, when there's nobody threatening you vertical, some guys, you see them corners, they'll just stay in cover 3. They'll just keep backpedaling, and there's nobody over there. Y'all see that before, right? Like there's a corner. There's a corner who got deep thirds, but this drag is coming, and he's crossing our linebacker, and you stay in deep thirds, so you can say, I was in deep thirds. At least I didn't get beat. Playmakers, ball hawks, the guys that Coach Prime want, go get that ball. So that's somebody who's saying there's nobody threatening me vertical on this third right here. Who's the next guy? And you squeeze them and you make a play. So that was great. Pause. Squeezing was crazy. Ain't even going to hold you.
Hey, beautiful damn. Let's go. Let's go.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna jump over here to reach the people media. But before I do that, I want to get back. Appreciate everybody being in here. The thumbnail, we're talking about the 4-2-5 linebacker. So before I go to the next slide, I do want to finish my presentation because I'll get caught up in just doing the live reactions. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't create this for no reason, bro. I spent a lot of time on this, so I'm about to tap in. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you want to hit the thumbs up, also if you want to join the memberships and support, that's available. But listen, you guys just being in here, I appreciate that, bro. I started this channel with just a love for Colorado football, bro. Super, super duper support for Coach Prime Deion Sanders and everything Scudero and Trav, everything they stood for, everything they did. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are here, I hope you rocking with me because you see what it is, bro. What you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna fake the funk for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all being here. That's the wrong damn slide. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, we here. All right, cool. So we're going to get into what the thumbnail was about. So spring football, what a four. We're going to get back to the live reaction. We're going to jump over to Reaching People Media. But I got to talk about, I didn't make this for no reason. So what 4-2-5 coaches say about linebackers. So what linebackers are in a base 4-2-5. A base 4-2-5 puts 4 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs on the field. The whole point is balance, enough speed to survive spread football while keeping a 6-man box structure to stop the run. You feel me? So in a 4-2-5, the linebackers usually have to fit the run correctly inside out, stay clean behind the 4 down front, cover underneath zones and backs, blitz when called. We seen Jaja Boyd. You don't know where the blitz is coming from. That's the beautiful thing about the 4-2-5. When you got 5 DBs on the field, you're going to see some corner blitzes, some nickel blitzes, some strong safety blitzes, some you don't know where the blitz is coming from. So it's, that 4 down lineman is important, right? Tie together the box with the secondary structure. So we've been seeing that, right? What famous 4-2-5 coaches say about linebackers? TCU, Gary Patterson, who ran a 4-2-5, right? TCU's defense relies on linebackers to be stout against the run and versatile enough to make plays in pass coverage. So you want kind of a hybrid, right? You feel me? Like in our scheme, it is key for us linebackers to be where we are supposed to be. The bottom line is we need to make plays. Veteran TCU linebacker Martin Patterson, salute to Martin Patterson, was out there putting belt. Say no more. This means the common expectation from 4-2-5 coaches is linebackers must be run-first players, but they cannot be liabilities in coverage. So you see me throw Rando in there, right? You see on the thumbnail, I threw Fontenette in there because I really believe at the next level, he could be moved to outside linebacker because of his versatility. And they must understand spacing and structure, right? That's very, very, very important. So control, let me see. Hold on, my bad. Spring football, what the Mike linebackers done in the 4-2-5, right? So, there's 2 linebackers. There's a Mike, right? Control the interior fit. He has to be the right in the A-B gap world and stop inside runs before they become. You got to think Nakai Hill-Green. You got to think Levante Bentley. A grown man needs to be your Mike. I need a grown man at Mike. Levante Bentley, Nakai Hill-Green, who transferred over to Alabama. Nakai Hill-Green should be drafted in the 7th round. I don't see Nakai Hill-Green going undrafted in 2026. I ain't gonna hold you. Nakai Hill-Green might not have had the season at Alabama, but when you go to the NFL JV like SEC, they already looking at you. You already got eyes on you. So think Nakai Hill-Green, right? Downhill, Levante Bentley. You need a grown man at that mic, right? Communicate the front and the strength. The mic is often one of the players who helps line people up correctly, especially in a defense that can stem, spin, and adjust. You feel me? Be physical downhill. You want them to have that little neck thing. You feel me? The whole neck thing, the eye paint. They don't look saucy. They ain't got no arm sleeve off. They ain't even got gloves. They don't have nothing but face paint on and a neck brace. That's it. That's why I want my mic. Easy call. Belt. Got something wrong with them. Before the game, they ain't talking to nobody. They're in the stall, smelling salt. Tape, fingers, tape. That's how you want your mic linebacker, right? A 4-2-5 linebacker cannot be soft because the whole structure depends on the front six fitting cleanly. You feel me? Be functional and underneath coverage. He does not need to be a corner, but he cannot be a coverage target. You feel me? So when teams come out and they're running the ball on us, they're running the ball, our linebackers start getting over pursuing. They start trying to shoot the gaps. Now you start seeing the tight end pop passes. Then you start seeing the quick screens to the running back. The running back is shooting through the gap, sitting on a choice route or heading outside to the boundaries. You feel me? So he has to handle hooks, curls, backs, and short crosses well enough to keep the defense sound. You feel me? So appreciate y'all being in here. We're going to go over to what the will linebacker does in a 4-2-5, right? Run and chase in space. He has to scrape, flow, and finish. Who does that sound like? Gideon ESPN. If you watch Gideon ESPN's tape at Bowling Green, bro, does a great job of scrape, flow, and finishing. He's the type of guy, the ball's power to the strong side. He's boundary. He's the guy that's stopping that running back from getting the 20 to the 30, 35-yard game because of his pursuit and his motor. So Gideon ESPN will linebacker for me. Scrape, flow, and finish from inside out. Great sideline to sideline guy. He might not be the best form fitter. He does a lot of like waist tackling, drag tackling. But if it's backside pursuit, I ain't worried. As long as you get him on the ground, get him on the ground. Fit off the front picture, right? The will has to be a box player, but he usually gets more flow and pursuit responsibility than the mic. So sideline to sideline, you know what I'm saying? Backside, the counters, running backs who are cutting back, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like Gideon ESPN at the will. I ain't gonna hold you. Cover more than the mic. In many systems, the will has to be the more movement capable linebacker when the offense spreads the field. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of teams are gonna try to spread. That was pause. I ain't gonna hold you, but they're gonna try to spread out the field. You dig what I'm saying? So add pressure when called. A 4-2-5 wants speed without losing structure, so the will has to be useful as a blitzer and green dog player. All right, cool. Let me see what's going on with everybody here. Appreciate y'all being in here, bruh. Let me see here. Too many good linebackers and edges to run a 4-2-5. They could switch it up. They could be showing us the 4-2-5. You never know. That's a great point, bro. This looks like a 3-3-5 team to me, though, for sure. I can see that. Whatever gets us the dub, run it. Whatever gets us the dub, run it and run it fast, bro. All right. We're doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. Salute to Deion Sanders and what he got going on. And go like, comment, and subscribe. Join the channel. Support what that brother got going on. You know they dropping the footage for all of us out here. You know it's Colorado. There might be other college teams that are better than us, that have better records, SEC, Big Ten. We get it. We understand. They still ain't Colorado. It ain't this for us, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Say no more.
It's all good. No plan B. It got to work for me, dog. It got to work for me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That boy got the. You're not fully. No, what they say, the Mr. Clean bottle. You ever had that? That's crazy.
All I'm gonna do is get on these kickers. Like, look at, I'm serious. Like, you know what? I got an affinity for kickers, but like, we got the most motley crew looking specialist ever. Look at that dude right there.
Oh, I know.
Look,
I got a
look at him, dog.
I got a close.
Look at him. I love him to life, but at the same time, he's what you call a character's character. That's what he is. Now, Luke, on the other hand, Luke is Luke, you know, but that's all I gotta say about it. But you know what the real thing is? Like, I don't know if your camera can see that. Well, look at it, dog.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's a balmy, what, 65 degrees right now?
Feels good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. We're gonna be talking when we run that ball, though. Y'all pass rushers, y'all cute. Little cute pass rushers over there. They don't want that run.
We do it all. We do it
I
all.
want the club and swim and shit.
Hey, up on your feet, up on your feet, up on your feet.
No plan B. It gotta work for me, dog. It gotta work for me.
I done seen it, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. Bro was out here in Cali going bananas. So to see where he at right now, bro, after seeing what he did out here in the JUCO scene, salute to Marion, bro. Salute to Colorado, and salute to Coach Prime for hiring somebody who's hungry, relatable. He young enough to relate to the youngsters, but he old enough to have that coaching tree and be around some great coaches, some great perspective. Sometimes you can add on with just the people you've been around, who you've had a chance to sit at the feet at, the elders you've been able to sit at their feet and be able to see what they do in this football space, the grind, the hustle, the quarterback competition, challenging your quarterbacks, making sure that they know that it ain't sweet. It ain't just going to be given to you. You got to hustle, giving an open, honest chance at people to be able to be like, do I even have a chance, or am I just here to just fill the roster spot? Do I have an opportunity to play, or are you guys just bringing me here just to like fill the space? Those are all important. Mental, being able to tell, hey, no, hey, come on now. Hey, how he got it, nothing was given. So that's a good way to rub off on your team. Pause. I don't know what you say that way, but say no more. We're doing a live reaction to Reaching People Media. Say no more.
Hey, listen, I need your eyes. Give me your eyes. Give me your ears. Give me your eyes. Give me your ears. What kind of day is today? Work day. What kind of day is today? Work day. Man, listen. Work don't care who do it. It just got to get done. That's right. Work don't care who do it. It just got to get done. Hey, go handle your business. Make each other better. Let's hunt all day. Hold on, me. Hold on. 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby. Here we go.
That dude, Coach Marve is sweating before practice even starts, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. He already in full sweat. Probably ran from the locker room to the field. I be seeing people driving the carts. He probably ran. They was like, bro, Chris Marve, hop in. Coach Marve, hop in. He was like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna run. He's like, y'all should be running too. Like, that's the type of coach he looks like. Say no more.
Y'all tired already? I need to start shit.
Crazy thing is no DeAndre Moore Jr., no Joseph Williams, a snippet of Q for 6. Joseph Williams and DeAndre Moore Jr., hey, come on now. Heavy rotation. Those are our outside guys. Those are our jump ball guys. That's our Marion Miller from last season. Those are the guys, but DeAndre Moore can play. I mean, both of them are intertwined too, because Joseph Williams played in the slot last season for us. He was our slot receiver, and DeAndre Moore Jr. was the security blanket for Arch Manning at Texas. Go run the tape. Arch Manning, when he needed somebody, he went to DeAndre Moore Jr. last season, and he showed up against big. We're doing this without two of our top 5 receivers. That easy call. 2 of our top receivers are not even on the field, and we're still out there putting belt. That's how good our offense is going to be. We're watching, salute to everybody that's stepping up. But right now, DeAndre Moore Jr. penciled in to be, we got him where he goes supposed to be. Joseph Williams, 500-yard guy last season. Probably could have got more. I mean, I'm gonna give him 500 because he missed that Houston game, but had a great chemistry with Julian Lewis towards the end of the season. Come on, bro. They gonna like Kam Perry's pop says, they gonna have to score 50 to beat us, bro. If the run game ain't working, we really got to air it out. Air it out. Easy call. Say no more.
Hell, y'all got the two.
Then I had to assert my dominance out there before I had to leave.
Yo, hey, lucky that got him win. I said no. Look, Q says got to win. No.
I don't know what Jaquil Smith just said right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. What? That's like, bro, when you at the club and Q for 6 is hollering at the females, and then Jaquil was just like, yeah, we just like hyping him up. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Q for 6 was turned, and I'm really trying to understand what Jaquil Smith right now said, but he just sounded like he was just hyping his man. It's like, great wingman, bro. Jaquil Smith, wingman of the year. That's when y'all pull up on her. It's a 2-man or a 3-man. Jaquil Smith, like, yeah, he turning his mans up, but what he said, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't understand what he said. Let me know if you know what Jaquil Smith said right now, because I've been trying to figure it out.
Hell, y'all got the two.
Then I had to assert my dominance out there before I had to leave.
Yo, hey, lucky that got him win. I said no. Look, Q says got to win. No.
I said no. Q6 gotta win. No. When the Mud Dogs were in the Bourbon Bowl. Say no more. Way to turn your mans up, though. W teammate, bro. Way to turn your mans up, for sure. 17 is laying down like it's all good. Oh, that's the Ward brother. We ain't seen bruh in a minute. What's up with him? He down there chill. Hey, yo. What the hell? I know this ain't practice. What the hell you doing over there chilling? Is this the injured reserve group over here? Is this the guys who are injured, yellow jerseys? Because he over there laying down. Taggart right there. Is that Pecco? Tight end. This must be way before practice because he's chilling way too hard. That pose right there, light skin pose of the year. I ain't gonna hold you. Chris Marve, that pose is wicked. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4.
Hey, I go.
Where Miss Lauren at? Point her out. If you see Miss Lauren, tap in. I ain't gonna hold you. Tap in.
3 step, no hit. Good feet.
Juju firing that thing right now. Salute to the quarterback room, bro. They all rocking with each other. Salute to Wilson.
Keep running.
Again. Let me see.
Keep running.
You see the difference between Perry, bro, is everything he does, he gets back on the line. That's whoever his wide receiver coach is, bro, salute, because he could have stayed wide, right? And then allowed the DB. So perfect example right now, right? If Perry would have stayed wide on that route right there, he would have allowed the DB to close that space. But by him getting back and attacking vertical again, he makes the DB straighten up, and then again he's gonna have to choose. Damn, he can still stay vertical. He can dip to the post, dig to the dig, the over route, or what Perry does. So he's doing the little stuff that he's separating himself by the little stuff that he's doing at the top of his route. He gets back on top of the DB, still presses it vertical and he knows he's hella quick, and he ain't gonna be able to. And now it's all about the quarterback having the ball there where it's supposed to be. That's all it's about now, because when he's that quick out of his breaks, which is his specialty, his separation, you see the route right here. He just didn't stay wide. So what Danny did is Danny just stayed wide. He never got back on vertical. He just widened out, excuse me, which allowed Boo Carter to just close down the space and push it to the sideline. That's the DB's friend. The sideline is your extra defender. But when Kam Perry straightens him back out, it forces that DB to be like, all right, I gotta stay in. I mean, I gotta stay with him. So it's just a little stuff that's separating Perry right now from everybody on route running for sure.
Come on, man. You got to stay in that pace.
RJ be holding. RJ be holding. Look at it. Look at it. RJ Johnson be holding. I don't know. Cree. My bad, Cree. I don't know why RJ Johnson just allows him a free release inside. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what. Nobody's ever taught us that. You never get free release into the inside. So just showing this right now. If you're going up against a 4-3 guy and you want to play press and you don't put your hands on him, it's cookies, bro. Like it's a wrap, man. Like, what you thought was gonna go on? He runs a 4-3. You ain't rerouting him. You ain't jamming him. You didn't even invert inside to make him go vertical. You just let him get everything he want. I don't know what's up with RJ. That's crazy. And then Cree be holding. Well, look at Cree, bro. He be doing them little DB holds. I ain't gonna hold you. Watch him hold. Go.
Come on, man. You got to stay in that pace. Yeah. Don't run. There you go. There it is. Come on. There it is. Good job. Ball. Get you one. Good.
He's speaking.
You got the ball. Quarterback got the ball. You don't got to look back there.
Great angle on that. The Belt crew. Mr. Belt himself. Big Blue Carter. I ain't gonna hold you. Look at Coach Prime in the Prime Mobile. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Coach Prime is passing it on down, baby. He passing it on down. Hey, Coach Prime, hey, we got about, and respectfully, Coach Prime, hey, he done been there, done that. He done brought everybody in. My opinion, he cozy, but he want to be this in about 1 or 2 years. That's going to be on the ranch at the lake, chilling. He done been there, done that. He done took Colorado, put them on the exposure map. He done made them their bread. Now, fix it this season. Once he sees they in good hands. Hey, baby. Hey, Prime done did. Hey, salute to Coach Prime. He done did what he's supposed to do. But now it's about winning. I ain't gonna hold you. But just seeing this right now in the truck, he chilling, man. Hey, come on, man. Hey, I'm about to lead this. I'm about to lead this to y'all, bro. I'm about to get on to the next part of life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. So I'm about to love this season because I'm gonna love this season. Love it, because I don't see how much. I don't see too much longer. He about ready to, you know what I mean? Y'all got it. Hey. Anytime you got Prime on the vehicle, say no more, bro. He gone.
One more.
I want 2 more. Gotcha. I want 2 more. That ain't good enough.
It's TP Bam. Give it the program. TP Bam.
Say no more. I want to take a look at the D lineman right here. So I think on this video, I'm gonna pay more attention to the offensive line and the defensive line. I don't know what's up with Quincy Wiggins right now. I don't know what kind of. Hold on, I'm looking at the D line. Okay, we got LaFoe scraping backside. We got 50. I'm just saying that's way too many yards. Like, so what's going on? Because we can't start off first down like that against Georgia Tech. I ain't gonna hold you. That's 5 yards.
TP Bam. Give it the program. TP Bam.
So this is what the concerns were about this season, right? If teams are gonna line up and run the ball against us, if teams are gonna line up and run the ball and control the clock. So I'm looking at the offensive lineman, 72, handling business, 53, trying to get there. Looks like 69 or whoever's in there, but I think this is Michael Welsh right now, but this is way too many yards. We can't start off Georgia Tech with 6 yards, 7-yard game. That it's getting all the way to the second level. That's Rando and maybe Jaden Hardy. Nah, hell nah. I ain't even gonna hold you. That ain't gonna cut it. I'm just saying, like, this is how we cannot start off against Georgia Tech. We cannot start off 7 yards, 6 yards of carry, clock rolling. We might not see the go-go offense until 6 minutes left in the first quarter if we giving up chunk runs like this. Just keeping it real. So defensive line, it could, great execution by the offensive line, but we can't start off with 6, 7 yards of carry. I ain't even gonna hold you. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work at all.
Let's finish. Let's finish.
Again, is that Wiggins right for now? I don't know. Chrissy Wiggins is crashing outside. That dude's on the floor right now. Who is that? He ain't even upright. He's doggy. That boy's doggy paddling right now. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing bear crawls. Doing bear crawls before the play just started is crazy. He comes up field, gets kicked out. I don't know who that is. He came up field high, got kicked out. Now, these are 2 easy-ass blocks right here. Quincy Wiggins getting outside, shouldered. He's controlled. Bruh getting kicked out right here. That's too easy. And then who is that? Again, remember I talked about filling, like linebackers who fill? He didn't take them all head up. That was I bet you that's Gideon. Let me see. And that might be Martinez, but he didn't fit him up. He kind of, let him get past his face and then drag tackle. Oh, that's my boy Gage Goldberg. That's Gage Goldberg. But all right, now let's keep it real. Now, what if this is the first 2 plays against Georgia Tech? That's the first down. That's first down. Clock is running. I'm just keeping it real. Now, the personnel might be a little different. I understand. This is not going to be who we're rolling out with in fall. But on my channel, I got to keep it real. I'm going to praise the team, but then I got to keep it real too. If these are the first 2 plays rolling out against Georgia Tech, that's first down, clock rolling. And that was not the D-line. They kicked them out, created that hole, and then 55 didn't even form tackle him up right there to stop it. That's an extra 2 yards. A good running back gonna roll for another 2-3 yards. So that's first down, Georgia Tech. Clock rolling. What we doing? Say no more.
Let's finish. Let's finish. Let's finish. Finish. Oh,
let's finish.
Good.
It's a break, Creed. Let's go. Let's finish. Hey, let's get the ball. Let's go. Hey, mama 2, 1, 2, Bob.
I'm not going to say what I want to say about Creed, but y'all already know what I was about to say. Take a look again and tell me what stands out. That boy be on it. Never mind.
Hey, let's get the ball. Let's go. Hey, mama 2, 1, 2, Bob.
Uh-huh. Ooh, who is that? Who's the quarterback? I could not see who the quarterback right there was, bro. But damn, he had Campbell in the back of his zone. Nice throw and catch. You could see that chemistry they worked on in the offseason worked out. Who is that? Who threw that? Is that Juju again? Let me see. I look like Wilson. Nice dot by Wilson. R.J. Johnson. I don't know. Let me see. Was that zone or man? Let me see. Hold on, my bad. I'll be able to tell right now. Let me see. Let me see if this is zone or man real quick. Oh, that was zone. That was zone for sure. You see 9 Hardy trailing from up top. That was zone for sure. They got beat. Not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it. That was a gash as well. Oh, that was Cornell. Why I thought that was Scudero. I'm tweaking it. See this next running play right here? Let me see. 55 getting blown up. Whoever that is right there getting blown off the ball. 52 is backside. Who's that? Eziogu. That 88, Tamanamanape. 62 is being violent with who? Is that getting it fit? 62 is on demon right now. You see he got that shoulder pad? He on one right there, but this is way too big of a hole right here. Pause. Tamanamanape is pursuing a little more, but man, that's a huge running back. See that? And if he can make 8, bro, that could be dangerous. That was Gage Goldberg again. So Gage Goldberg is having a little bit of a tough time dealing with these bigger 6'7", 6'8" guys who are getting them big bear claws on them. You feel me? He's having a hard time shedding them, and it's gonna come with development. That's why linebacker, you got to be a grown man, because when them pulling guards and them tackles, you got to be able to shed them. But yeah, them 6'7", 6'8" guys, just with their length alone, just with pause. Hey, yo. But that was crazy. That's on me. But when you got a 6'7", 6'8" guy who got his arms, his reach, just his reach, he gets to you to engage, and then once he gets closer, he's going. So Goldberg got to do a better job of shedding that. That was a better push by the D-line right there. The D-line got a better push on this play. Up front, you see them get a better push. Let me see. 56-95 was in there. 56, I think, what's that, Lamont Lester Jr.? 56-95 was a good job to Danny, though. That was a dot. Let me see. Braylon Edwards. Yeah, let me see. Was that zone or man? Let me see. That's 50's running with 89, so he's in man. I know there's no corner shadowing Scudero, so they're in zone. Braylon Edwards probably has, middle third or quarters, but great play call because 50 runs with 89. He might have hooked a curl. Or he's in man-to-man. I don't know, but seeming that there's no corner or there's no nickel with Danny Scudero, this is zone. Or there would have been a nickel or a corner with him, right? I'm not tweaking, right? There would have been a nickel or a corner with him if it was a man-to-man. Yeah, that was zone. That was zone.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at the interior right here. 56 is in there. 56 is in the backfield a lot. The last 2 drives, look at 56. He disrupted. He made this play bounce outside. 95 scrapes and fills. That was a good play by the D-line. I think that's a top of the draft. The route by Mathis the Great.
I read. So slot fade is up. China Scene is up. China 7 and burgers are up big time. So talk about D-line. I need knots back.
Damn! He done WWE'd my boy, man. Hey, he done Dudley brother my boy. They done put Perry through the table. That's crazy work. My boy Presto, what's happening, bruh? You done put my boy through the table to knock the Gatorade water over? That's crazy. Oh.
So talk about D-line.
He didn't pull the WWE, the Dudley Boys, bro. He didn't put my boy through the table. That's crazy, Presto. I ain't gonna hold you. That's out of pocket. Who's that? That's Gage. That was good coverage by Goldberg. Way to shake back. Look at big 88. Boy, that boy. Look at 88. Look at Tamanapanape. Tapate. He got a lot of weight to lose, bro. You see how big he is still, bro? I ain't gonna hold you. They got to get him. I think if 88 loses about another, if 88 could drop 15 pounds before the season, I think he's gonna be way better. I think he's way too overweight. Let's just be real. Not to be like that, but I think with kind of the way the new D linemen are, I think 88 just needs to lose a lot more weight, bro, and he'll be all right. I think he's too overweight. I think Swayze's. I think if my boy Tamanape can lose about 15, he gonna be all right. But he gotta drop some weight because he's not moving fast enough right now.
Real quick, stop talking, stop moving your helmets. All that. Listen, fellas, we cannot give you a motivational speech every day to come out here and work. It shouldn't take a guy calling you out, cussing you out, screaming at you, motivating you to turn up. Stop calling your agent, your trainer, your friends, your cousin, your girlfriend. Get on this team. Stop retweeting other teams. My boys over here. You do something. Make your work. Let's go. Turn it up. Urgency. Are you going to get drafted? Are you going to be a champion? Are you going to do it? You have to. So let's step it up. And let's stop with all the motivational speeches and let's come out here and let's go get it every day. We good? Good practice today. It could be great tomorrow. We good? Get the break, folks.
All right, so Cornell, how do you feel about our first day being outside, bro?
I mean, you can't beat the breeze and you can't beat the Colorado with it either. So, I mean, it felt a little great. You know, indoor, you can barely breathe. I'll tell you that. You can really breathe out here, though.
Okay. Is this your first time talking to the media?
Yeah, it is. A little nervous, but I'll be all right.
I have some questions coming up for you soon. First question is your account and routing number, and then probably after that.
Hold on. All right, look. I give you my account number. You give me your social security.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a demonstration of how much holding they be doing. That's all. That's from the holding. The holding my shirt or holding my jersey. Hey, don't worry.
It sounds like Darius and Cornell was trying to run some African scams, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. What they got going, bro? Talking about, I just dropped the link to call in. You know what time it is? Hey, you know what it is? You know what it is? Let's get it. Hey, questions are on the screen. Questions are on the screen. Hold on. Let me put the questions on the screen. All right. This is the best part of my night. I get to tap in and hear what the fam is talking about. All right, here are the questions. I just dropped the link in the chat. Just dropped the link in the chat right here. Hey, let's call in. I want to get about 4 or 5 people on the screen at once. I want to get about 3 or 4 people on the screen at once so I can run these questions past y'all and hear what everybody's talking about. We going on the 2-hour mark, but we just getting started, bro. We do this all day, bro. That's what we do. We talk football. Look at the thumbnail. I'll hook you up. Hit the business email. Hit the business email. If you need to I'll cook you a thumbnail, bro. We can talk business. We can, I'll hook you up. We can set some up. Apple Pay, business page, I'll cook you a thumbnail. If you got a channel, you need some thumbnails, man, hit me, bro. I ain't gonna hog the wealth. I'll tap in. Listen, if you want to call in tonight, here goes the link. Hold on, is the link still on the screen? No way. Link's not even over there. Just drop the link right here if you guys want to call in and tap in. I'm gonna finish out this video. If you guys want to call in, say no more.
Y'all caught that. I hope y'all caught that. That's a demonstration of how much holding they be doing. That's all. That's from the holding. Don't worry. The holding my shirt or holding my jersey.
Hey, don't worry. I ain't gonna get caught for it though. Hey, don't worry.
You hear that? I hope y'all caught that.
Hey, you filming?
I hope y'all caught that. I hope y'all caught that. I hope y'all caught that.
But he's a secret holder. Like not because he doesn't grab like other people be grabbing crazy.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together. AI can spot roadblocks and assign work in a snap, so everything and everyone stays on track. That's how work gets handled. That's Asana. Visit us at asana.com. That's ASANA.com.
Hey, Danny, what did you do for spring break, bro?
Yeah, your jersey all torn up.
What did you do for spring break?
I went home.
I had to take this call. Damn, they done ran the whole ad. That's crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Oh, yo, too much. What's the word, fam?
What's good? What's good, man? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Pause. Hey, yo, I ain't even gonna hold you. Hey, you going crazy right now, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna. I sent that to Kam and Mace. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah. Hey, it was all from the heart, man. But we're talking football. I would never talk that way. I don't swerve that way, big dog. But hey, do what you got to do, big dog.
I already know, bro.
What's all about, man.
Same way. Salute, brother. Okay, appreciate you being in here. Hope your day's been good.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
So, is Coach Jason Phillips' statement valid that Coach Prime and the program feel the pressure from media and the fifth floor? How do you feel about hearing that from a coach in the program referring to school administration? I'm talking about the interview earlier with Coach Jason Phillips, where he talked about Coach Prime challenges them to be great and do great every day. But he also talked about feeling the pressure from the media and everybody. So I always appreciate your perspective. How do you feel about that statement from Coach Phillips earlier?
Absolutely. Not only is he feeling the pressure, but the fans are feeling the pressure. You know how many people make fun of me because I'm a Colorado Buffaloes fan, being an ex Lobo and an ex-Longhorn. So absolutely. After the way they lost last year, after some of the comments that was made by some of the coaches, some of the stuff that happened in the offseason, all that stuff. If Shador's doing bad, the Buffs are doing bad, right? So it's a trickle-down effect. So Jason Phillips and a lot of the newer coaches are feeling the pressure. As I said yesterday, everybody is feeling the pressure. Juju's feeling the pressure. Coach Prime is feeling the pressure. Hell, Bucky's feeling the pressure. We're all feeling the pressure. This is a make it or break season. I don't think Coach Prime is going to get fired or anything, but the heat is going to come down even more. They got to get to a bowl game or it's going to be problems in Boulder.
Absolutely. Great perspective. For me there, it was just, for me, it was good to hear Coach Phillips come out there and embrace that and not run from like the obvious kind of like what we're seeing right now, because you're going to need that for 2026. Like the no, like try to sweep it under the rug approach, bro. Just to listen, this is what it is, bro. We all seen what happened last season, and being able to challenge like a friend, like somebody like Coach Prime and him had go back to the 80s, bro. Before a lot of us were even born. You know what I'm saying? So having somebody who could challenge somebody like that, because like I was saying, like who challenges the head coach to do better than last season? Who's the one? You got to have somebody who can sit down and talk to you on the boat, fishing, and just like, hey, bro, like, you know, the pressure's on, bro. You hear what they're talking, you hear what they're saying. So now, to Coach Phillips, I think they welcome that. I think that's welcome, and we got to welcome that more in 2020. So us as a fan base don't look crazy too. So that's why I love it. All right, awesome. All right, moving on. How do you feel about the injuries to the wide receiver room so far? How do you feel about the wide receiver room as we head into 2026? Is this year's roster better than last year's as far as the wide receivers? And does the health of the wide receivers concern you?
Yeah, it does concern me. As I've said time and time again, we led the nation in players with clubs on their hands. The good thing is we are very deep at wide receiver, and we have some seasoned guys that are starting to step up, okay? Caleb Mathis, say what you want. I've been hard on that kid. That kid's ready to play. And this Farrakhan X kid, we better hold on to him because if he balls out this year, they're gonna drop the bag on that kid's lap. Danny Scudero, Kam Perry, Q for 6. I mean, there's so many dudes. Like, sometimes I forget that we still got DeAndre Moore somewhere, right? We still got Hakeem Williams, who's a 5-star recruit. So we have so many layers to this wide receiver room. And don't get me started with, I like some of our tight ends. I think Zach Atkins is an extension of the wide receivers because he is that good and he's got the speed to get with any linebacker in the country, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Great take. Yeah, I agree there too. We haven't even seen Joseph Williams or DeAndre Moore Jr., and those are some of our more elder statement. I mean, we've seen with Scudero and Hakeem, and but we have a lot of younger guys too with this room, like Farrakhan and Campbell, like sophomores and juniors. But then, yeah, no, that's a great point. I agree with you there. Absolutely. Let me see here. Okay, hold on, my bad. Let me move to the next question.
No problem.
How everything though with you, bro? What was going on today? You good? What's the word? What you get into today?
Oh, me? Oh, you're talking about me? I'm sorry, man. I'm sitting here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's for you.
Yeah, man. You know, life is good, man. I'm working, man. I've been watching some of the videos and stuff, and I'm glad that you put that take on there because you're moving up, brother. You're moving up the ladder, and I appreciate you giving us this platform. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, you give me that opportunity to state what I feel because I'm a fan. Yeah. I'm in it just like everyone else. I may not be from Boulder or whatnot. I've been to Colorado. I want to make my way up to Boulder. I love it, man. I love the fact that we can talk about this. It's the off season. There's so much to talk about. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. No, I agree with you there. I could do this all day. This is what I do anyways. Like, I'll be sitting in well off media, reach people media, all them. Like, that's what I really do. So now I appreciate you being in here for sure. All right. So does the 2026 season have the most pressure riding on it compared to the 2023 season? Does it feel like this year will be definitive of the Coach Prime era up to now?
Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. We got demolished. We got destroyed. We got embarrassed. We got ramrodded. We got laughed at. It didn't matter if Coach Prime was sick or not. The media didn't care after 2 weeks, right?
Absolutely.
We got a new defensive coordinator. We got the go-go offense. We got all this stuff going on. There's no Shador walking through that door. There's no Travis Hunter. There's none of those guys, even Shiloh Sanders. This is a new team, new attitude, new spirit. Hopefully we got all the bad juju, all the bad demons out. And the pressure starts week 1 against Georgia Tech, the team that we should have beat last year, but we let them off the hook. Absolutely. This is the year because if we don't win this year, 2027 is going to be a dead man walking season for everybody that's walking through that door.
Yeah, it would be different if I said that we were held to the same standard as anybody else, but we're not. You understand when we have the head coach that we have and what he represents and who he is, that is just like that. So the best way to silence that is to come out and put belt. It's this. That's what it is, because anything other than that is so.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't expect them to win every single game. I expect them to win 5 to 7 games. That is a respectable year. And then next year, if you keep most of the players on the roster, which I hope they change that NIL rule, then that rapport, and then you get more recruits in, get more high school recruits. Man, the sky's the limit, because I guarantee you the schedule next year won't be as hard as it is this year. This year's not an easy schedule by any stretch. And it starts with Georgia Tech and Atlanta, Georgia. They have to win that game to shut people up at least for that week.
Facts. It's like everything is going to say all eyes on us. Like, man, let's give Colorado the season opener. And it's just like, again, how we respond. I totally agree with you. Is just, we got to come out and set the tone for how the season is going to be. And Brent Key came to Boulder last season, opened up his season, said, all right, I'll come to Boulder and bring my guys over here. Cool. Now we got to go back. We got to go to the A and handle business. So that's a part that just opening up the season on the road. We haven't seen this since TC TCU, right? Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
we haven't opened up the season since TCU when we came out. So if we can come out and remake that magic against TCU and bring back that identity, the unknown, because this season is literally like 2023. We don't know what it's going to be. We can see everything on paper, but it's like that 2023 season against TCU. It was like, all right, what are they going to do? Here's their chance. And the players, everybody came out and responded. So yeah, Georgia Tech, everything is riding on there. We got to set the tone right there for sure. Got to be a dub.
Absolutely.
All right, if you can stay on here, I got Mr. Johnson in here. Mr. Johnson, how you doing tonight, sir?
All is good in the hood. All is good. I'm glad everybody's on. But I'm enjoying myself.
Mr. Johnson, what's up? What's up, man?
What it do, my man?
It's a good day to be a Buff, man, right?
it absolutely is. And you know what? I couldn't agree more with you. This is a pivotal year for the Buffs. And the thing is, I didn't listen to the interview with Coach Phillips yet because I had a lot of things to do today. But just going by what you guys are saying and what the statement is, that do they feel pressure? You know what? Everybody feels pressure when you're in sports. If you won the national championship the year before, you want to repeat. If you had a year like 3-9 or 3 what they had, you want to improve. So there's always pressure. But Coach Prime, I always listen to what people say. And what's Coach Prime always says, he doesn't feel pressure, he applies pressure. And the thing that I noticed so far this year that is really, really, really telling is how he's letting his coordinators coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so he won't have as much, he has to be the CEO. He won't have much emphasis on the offensive side because how can he kind of tell somebody how to run their offense when he has the creator of that offense? So
correct. Yep.
He has to be maybe more hands on the defensive side, like when watching the one-on-one breakdowns and like you said, say no more. Those DBs, they got to put hands on somebody.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I was watching a Bill Belichick old video today when he was coaching up the DBs. He said, you got to jam them. So that way you can guide them one way or the other. Because if you're within that, the space of 5 yards and you don't jam them, they're going to make you look silly.
That's a fact. Yeah, absolutely.
I just think that they're going to do well. I don't think, you know what I mean? I'm very optimistic. I'm going to bet that they're doing more. The spread, I think, is 4.5. I'm betting the over.
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely betting the over, and so I think they can win at least 8 games. It is a tough schedule, but the thing is with them, they have to get 1-0, and they can't start off 0-1 because what happens if they do start off 0-1? You have that negative connotation that starts to seep in there. But they have 1-0. It's going to revitalize the program. And today, watching the videos that were shown, what I did like is the accuracy of Juju, and that's the difference between Juju and Isaac Wilson. Isaac Wilson had a guy wide open. He didn't. You know what I mean? You got to make that play, and that's what Juju does well. Is his accuracy is really elite.
Juju looked like a 5-star quarterback today.
Yes,
I would be a fool to not give that man his props, right? Isaac Wilson looked pedestrian today. He looked like a guy that should be a backup. So this is going to be a seesaw battle all year. I like the fact that Isaac Wilson came out and owned up to it. I like the fact that they're doing up downs. I love how they're doing that. He owned up to his mistakes, and he said he won't do it again. I like this seesaw battle. I think Isaac Wilson's going to be the best thing that's happened to Juju as a collegiate athlete.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. So for you, Mr. Johnson, is Coach Jason Phillips' statement valid that Coach Prime in the program is feeling the pressure from the media and the fifth floor? And how do you feel about hearing that from the coach in the program referring to the school administration? I feel like that was like an old friend that was able to talk to somebody and challenge them the same way he's being challenged because we're all trying to strive for greatness, right? How do you feel about that statement from Coach Phillips, Mr. Johnson?
Well, obviously, I think that's been a discussion in their on campus as far as that. But I always look at things sometimes in a different viewpoint. You look at they got a new a director. You know what I mean? As far in charge of athletics, because there's no way if they have a bad season and Rick George was still there that he could fire Deion Sanders. That can't
Right.
happen. So what? You
Right.
put a new guy in place. You have a younger coordinator that was a head coach in place. So it's all there for a predecessor already, to somebody to succeed, being succession to Coach Prime if he leaves. So Coach Prime, I think after this year, will probably have 3 years left on his contract. So he ain't going to leave. I don't think he's going to leave until that contract expires. And if Marion stays, that it seems like that's a succession plan right now. Just from an outsider looking on from just me looking from the outside, that's what it seems like because Marion is conducting himself like a head coach right now, and it's a beautiful thing because he can relate to the players, and you know what? He's a great recruiter, and the thing is, even though they haven't been recruiting a lot of players in Colorado, which Marion had reached out to Matt Macheski, and as far as like that, we'll see how that goes. But the thing is, Coach Marion has the right pedigree to be a head coach, and his time is coming. Because if it ain't going to be with Colorado soon, it's going to be with somebody else. Because with the exposure that he's getting, and they have a great year, people will be calling.
Absolutely. How do you feel about this wide receiver room? I know we're dealing with a lot of injuries. It's only March, it's still spring football, but we heard about Hakeem Williams, out indefinitely right now. Joseph Williams just had surgery. We got DeAndre Moore Jr. coming back. We seen Quentin Gibson. Looks like Taggart was out. How do you feel about this wide receiver room compared to last year? Do you feel comfortable with who we have right now? Like if we had to roll the ball out right now, are you looking forward to the guys coming back? How do you feel about this room compared to last season?
This wide receiver room got a lot of depth. I'm not worried about this wide receiver or the running back and the running back room. I'm not worried about them one bit. They have a lot of depth. Hopefully, I don't know the severity of Williams' injury. I don't know what's going on with the young man from Texas that came over, but they have a lot of depth, and this gives opportunity to other players. Farrakhan, uh, uh, number 13, coach's son,
Mathis.
Mathis. It gives these guys opportunity. When you have players that are injured, one thing in sports we all know, it's opportunity for other players to step up, to get their chance, get their opportunity to show that. Farrakhan, if you looked at, I seen his highlights when he was in high school. I think he was a 4-star, I believe, and he just didn't get an opportunity to play last year. But he is a really, 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 really dynamic receiver, and he's flashing on film. I have no worries. I have little trepidations with Danny because it seemed like he's doing the same kind of movement in the one-on-ones. So he's got to get off the ball a little bit better. And then you have the speedsters. The only thing that will hurt us, maybe in the red zone, but then you got to Atkins at tight end. So you know what? And their usage of the tight end, the go-go offense is really, really high. So I'm not worried. I'm not too worried about that. But you like to have those big receivers in the red zone.
Absolutely.
Don't forget about Chakwa coming out the backfield too. By the way, don't forget about that. He had a couple of times coming out the backfield.
Great point. Great points. Okay, so final question here: does the 2026 season have the most pressure riding on it compared to the 2023 season? Does it feel like this year will be definitive of the Coach Prime era up to now? Yeah, like it's just with year 4 approaching. How do you feel about this year approaching, which for 2026?
Well, it's a different kind of pressure because when you're coming off when he took over from a 1-11 team, only choice you had is to go up. But because they had a 9-3 season, then they fell back to 3-9. So there's probably a little bit more pressure on this season for the fact that they were successful, and then after they kind of regressed. So I think like those first 3-4 games are going to be important, And like I said, that Georgia Tech game, which my man Too Much said they should have won last year. They can't
For
let
sure.
that game this year slip away. They got to start off 1-0 coming out the gate. They have to. It's going to be vital for their season. And like I said,
Absolutely.
I think they can win 8 games.
Absolutely. All right, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Anything you want to leave with the people before you leave here, before you guys come on? Anything you want to tap in with the fam and let them know?
I'm going to say this one last time, and I'll get off of here. I know the offense is going to be good. All I care about is the D. If we
come on,
hold
bro,
on, no, I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
All you care about is the D?
I'm gonna say that until the cows come home. All I care about is the D. If the defense steps up, if the defense do what they're supposed to do, we will win 7 to 9 games because our offense is going to be that explosive. You can book it.
Yeah, I agree with him on that point. The defense, they got to, like I said, I'm pretty sure they're going to go out and get some more the D linemen and D tackles, actually. You know what I mean? To shore up their run. And another thing for everybody listening out there, I want you to hit the like button, subscribe, and also don't be afraid to become a member because, helping out this young brother, this is what we should do. We're all a team. We're all enjoying the content. And, it's all about opinion based, and nobody's opinion is wrong. It's just that it's your opinion. But don't let facts hurt. Make things factual, not about feelings. And that's all I
Absolutely.
gotta say. I say no more.
All right, Mr. Johnson, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, Mr. Johnson. I look forward to talking to you. Thank you.
God bless.
All right. Hey, yo, the double down on Too Much Drama. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Hey, we're going on the 2 hour and 20 mark. It looks like a good place to end it right there. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here for the night. I'll tap in with y'all tomorrow. I appreciate the chat. Appreciate everybody being in here. Let me see. Rashad was good. TMFB 11. Appreciate you being in here, bro. Bucket, pause. Yeah, bro. Too Much has been on demon time. I ain't gonna hold you. Iman, appreciate you being in here. Cam Duncan, appreciate you being in here, brother. For sure. Let me see. Mr. Bradford, we appreciate you being in here. Yeah, everybody who tapped in tonight, appreciate y'all being in here. I'll tap in with y'all tomorrow, bro. Y'all be safe, be smooth. I'll see y'all in the morning, bro. I mean, not tomorrow, in the morning. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Say no more, bro. Appreciate everybody, bro. Y'all be smooth. Say no more.